Good evening, this is the Hawk. I'm pre-recording these videos now because my internet seems to crash halfway through my live shows. I'm not sure who's doing it, but best I pre-record these recordings so they at least get out there. Tonight I'm going to talk about why I am calling for sanctions and no more foreign aid to South Africa. In the last month, the United States has given South Africa $21.5 million to assist in this COVID-19 pandemic. The same government who many of the ministers, military, aid workers, police are denying white citizens of South Africa food aid from money that's coming from the United States. The same government who votes over 99% against us in the UN, the same government who is supporting Iran, same government that is allowing ISIS, Hamas, and Al Qaeda camps in South Africa. And now the Mozambique government has admitted there's also camps in their country. They're also assisting China to avert tariffs for trade tariffs by allowing them to ship goods directly from South Africa who do not have tariffs. This country is in violation of US sanction laws, and trade agreements, both with China and Iran. Why are we allowing this government, who is committing human rights violations by taking land without compensation because of the color of people's skin, using racism to rule a country, shooting people on their porches, shooting their animals, and has deployed over 70,000 troops. Something wrong with this picture. We don't see medical tents for testing, we just see military operations. The same government that's allowing the Chinese to build military camps in their country, buy the entire infrastructure, control all the harbors, and praise the ANC government. Chinese people, viva lo ANC in South Africa. The South African ANC government is also praising the Chinese premier and praising the Chinese communist system. And yet we are giving them money. We, the United States of America. Our hard-earned taxpayer money going to a country that does not support the United States. In fact, insults our president every day. Here's the description of my petition, and this is for every senator in the United States, irrespective of Democrat or Republican, independent, liberal, libertarian, whatever. Every taxpayer in the United States needs to listen to this. The United States gives South Africa approximately $9.4 billion in US aid. There is no record where this money is directed. The South African government votes 99% against the US in the UN, have violated the AGOA agreement by deliberately breaking every human rights violation law by changing their constitution to take land from white minorities without compensation. They have further broken international laws and the Geneva Convention laws with this act. The South African government has openly threatened the United States and is in full support of Iran. They also support and have been hiding ISIS and other Muslim training camps within the country. Furthermore, the South African Communist Party, the SACP, and affiliates of the government ruling party demonstrated outside the United States Embassy in Pretoria, South Africa, calling for the death of American citizens. One bullet, one American. I will pause there. Why are we helping them? Is there somebody in the US Embassy that Donald Trump, our president, doesn't know? These are leftovers from the Obama administration who are assisting this terrorist government who cannot account for the money. The president of South Africa, Mr. Ramaphosa, stated the other day that he cannot guarantee that that money will be used wisely due to the corruption, the massive corruption in his country. Yet he does not say they will be held accountable. He just smiled as if to say, yes, dumb fools, just give me your money and we'll just continue to steal it. The removal of the apartheid 25 years ago and with the newly elected ANC government in 1994, there's seen a massive decline in law and order. United Nations UN stats from 2012, which came from South Africa, stated that South Africa has the highest murder rate of 500,000 people, and this has increased since 1994. The rape and corruption rate is the highest in the world. The South African government has placed approximately 164 laws discriminating against minorities in the country, mainly whites. We ask again, why is Bill Gates, ex-President Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Richard Branson, Henry Kissinger, ex-Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, George Soros, and the Clintons doing that? Is this why this money is being funneled into South Africa? Our hard-earned taxpayer money? 9.4 billion in aid, while they murder an average of 60 people a day and rape a female of any age, and I mean any age, as young as 2, up to 99, every minute. And the deliberate call for the killing of farmers by South African politicians, especially Julius Malema, Elias Ismail Shula, Adilia Masatama, and the denial of the President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, the coward. The same one that orchestrated the document from 1993, they stated they would boil the whites in hot water like a frog who doesn't know he's going to die in the end. As a result of these callings, these utterings of killing farmers, there's been a massive increase in torture, rape, and murder. And again, one bullet, one Boer or farmer This incitement of murder lays all the blood spilled upon these political parties, namely the EFF, BLF, and the ANC. Overwhelming evidence of massive corruption and the refusal of this government to arrest said party members. We are demanding the economic sanctions be placed with immediate effect to stop all US aid to this country for violating every human rights law known to modern man. We feel that the ANC government, the African National Congress government, with their affiliates with the South African Communist Party and the United Trade Unions movement, need to be removed by any means possible. They have failed the people of South Africa and the world due to their criminal activities, their human rights violations, and the US ambassador to South Africa, Lena Marx, needs to be recalled for supporting this evil agenda. Why is the United States unwittingly aiding and abetting this evil? Are we yet again supporting terrorist organizations? The United States President, President Trump, stated he cut all funds from who? Who is the leader of who? He is the leader of a terrorist organization out of Ethiopia. They are just another group of parasites who commit human rights violations. When there are no more minorities in South Africa, and there's no more farmers with no more food, and there's a humanitarian crisis of epic proportion, I will tell you so. As I have been trying to tell you for 3 years. And now I'm calling on every senator, every citizen, every radio station, every television station, every media outlet in the United States to promote the sanctions and the stopping of all foreign aid to South Africa. For one simple reason. 2 wrongs do not make a right. And there is only one human race. We have to stop this evil, and we have to stop it now. South Africa has approximately 2.5 million to 3 million white minority citizens born in Africa. They are Africans. They are being denied USA, food, medical assistance by the South African government, while we gave them $21.5 million. Approximately 400 million rand. What did the South African government do? They deployed military, the police, not doctors, tents and testing, masks. Something wrong with this picture. This has to stop. Calling for full-blown sanctions for a country that is totally and utterly anti-American, communist, and human rights violators. This is the Hawk. Please subscribe to my channel. Please sign this petition. It'll be in the description below. Please hit the like button. Share this video to every senator in the United States, to every citizen you know. This has to stop. This has to stop. I implore you. This is the Hawk. I'm out of here.